I am your host, Blizz, and welcome again to K100 Radio's live direct line interview. We are now rocking with, all right, Hurricane Bleu. I'm going to go ahead and turn the mic on real quick. Let me get it on the screen over here real quick. Hurricane Bleu, what's up, mama? What's happening with you?
You are tuned to K100 Radio,
What up?
hip hop and R&B.
How you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
All right, how you doing? How your mama doing and all that good stuff?
They
What's
doing
happening?
good. They doing good.
All right. That's what's up. I'm going to turn my background music up a little bit for you. All right. So, listen, first of all, welcome to the show. Thank you for being on K100 Radio. We really appreciate it. All right. Thank you for rocking with us. I want you to go ahead and just introduce yourself to our listening audience. I want you to just let everybody know. I know you're representing from Wichita, Kansas, but I'm going to go ahead and let you just go ahead and jump on the screen and just give everybody your grandiose introduction. All right. Tell everybody who we're rocking with. Welcome to our show, Queen. You got it.
Alrighty. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Hurricane Bleu. I got this single right now. It's called This Heart of Mine. You're going to hear a little bit about it today. I'm just a small town girl from Wichita, Kansas, trying to make her dream come true.
All righty then. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in to the show. Of course, we appreciate you. So listen, what I want to say to you is, I've met a lot of artists, especially independent artists, from all over the world. We doing this show. We've been doing it for a long time, right? And I guess for me, when I talk to independent R&B artists, the first thing I want to know is, like, can they sing? Like, can they really sing? Like, I don't want to offend anybody. All right, anybody that's watching this live, anybody that's listening to this live, I don't want to offend anybody. But I really be like, can they sing? You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much that goes into R&B that people don't understand. And when I first heard your voice, I did my research. I heard the song, and we're going to play it in a minute. We're going to watch the video. We're going to do all that. But then I went back, and I went to your page. You know what I'm saying? And I started doing a little research. And I started looking at you doing these live events, because that's what I started looking for. Let me see how she sound live. Because, I'm an engineer. We can make you sound like a star in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Right? But I started scrolling and listening to you go live, and I'm like, she's got, like, a it voice. Like, you've got, like, the God-given gift. Like, some people don't have it. Some people can work on it, but it sounds like you were giving it to it. So how long have you been singing? How long? I know you was blessed with this gift since birth, but when did you realize it?
When I was in pre-K, when I was 4 years old.
Wow.
I realized I could sing.
4 years old?
I just flourished from then. Yeah, I got my first solo in elementary.
At school or at church? Because you sound
at school. At school first. And everybody was hating on me at school. Then my church found out I could sing, and they just wouldn't let me stop singing.
Wow. For real?
Yes.
That's crazy. So listen, I know, and I already know, like, for me, it's like listening to your voice. I was like, you have a church background, though. Do you ever sing in church? Okay.
I grew up in church, born and raised in the Kojic church.
Okay. Oh, Lord have mercy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Trust me, I know about them. You know what I'm saying? But oh man, so listen, so the soul, I can hear it in you. Like I was like, this girl had to sing in church, right? I want to talk a little bit about Wichita, Kansas. Look, that's one thing I don't meet often. I don't meet a lot of artists coming out of Wichita. You know what I mean? And we're located in Atlanta. We understand the internet connects us all now. You know what I'm saying? So we do get to meet people from all over. But even with that, I still don't hear a lot of people coming out of Wichita. So tell me about what it's like growing up in Wichita and being an artist and trying to pursue your dreams.
So Wichita, I think it's pretty big because I lived here all my life and it seems big to me. But when you go to other cities and other states, it's really a small town, and everybody knows everybody knows your business, everybody knows what you got going on. There's nothing you can keep a secret. They gonna find out. Facebook is like our newspaper down here. Like anything you see on Facebook, the world gonna see.
Right. So and you would consider Wichita a small town, like a small city.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Besides the gossip, the hate, and all that kind of stuff, what about the support? Because I think the good thing about being from a small city, because I'm from a small city myself, even though I live in Atlanta, I've been here for 30 years, but I'm from a small city. I relocated. I'm a transplant. But I noticed that when you are from a small town, you talented like that, you'll have a lot of times that whole city, besides the haters, because you're going to have them, for the most part, you'll get a lot of support from the city. Is the city riding with you? Because it looks like they are.
Yes. My city rides with me for sure. Shout out to my city, Big 316, Wichita, Kansas, Dub K.
All right.
I love them for supporting me. They always support me. They always, even if it's sharing my post, liking it, getting the word out, they're very supportive. That's one thing I can say about my city. They are very supportive.
True. And I've recently looked at that. I was looking at watching the page, you know what I'm saying? We getting ready to do the interview, you coming on the show. So I'm watching the page, I'm checking everything out. Saw you was at the Core DJs.
Yes, shout out to the Core DJ.
Nice work. That's part of the grind. All right. You got to do that stuff. How was that for you? Talk about that real quick.
It was a great experience, actually, like just to be able to see other artists be dedicated to their craft. And it just gave me motivation, like, okay, they doing it. It's not just me. It's other people that's doing it too, and they're working just as hard as me. The hard work was the main thing that I seen as well. You have to be able to grind and get to what you want to make yourself be.
Exactly.
It ain't nothing's just handed to you. I'm seeing we performing every day down there. We doing community service. It's just a lot of things. You meeting DJs. You have to be able to network and use your voice to speak to get yourself out there. If you don't support yourself, nobody else will.
I love that. That's right. And I mean, and let's talk about that, being an independent artist, because the industry takes money, and it takes even more money when you're an R&B artist, and even more money when you're a female R&B artist to break, right? You've got all this stuff. You got to keep your hair, your nails did, on top of doing the music, on top of the studio time, on top of the marketing. You know what I mean? On everything else, it's like the costs compound greatly when you're dealing with a female artist of any genre, right? So, and you said you got to support yourself. So tell me, what are the ways that you do that as an independent artist, right? Like, you're still an independent. So how are you financing this thing? Like, how are you making all of this happen? Because everything looks great. The website looks great. Good job on that. I always check that. You wouldn't believe how many artists we talk to that don't have a website. Like, Instagram is their website. And I'd be like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
That was me for a while until I basically sold myself to my aunt. She's helping me. So shout out to Lady Shack. You know, she's been in the game for a long time. And she really just wanted to see if I was going to be determined to do it. Like, if I really believed in myself enough to do it.
Yeah. So tell me about that. Like, tell me about some of the difficulties and things that you've learned so far, that you've had to learn being an independent artist and doing everything yourself right now.
Some of the difficulties are you can't rush the process. When you rush things and you get too excited and you just do things without thinking, that's when you can mess yourself up. I mean, I've lost a couple of opportunities, but that hasn't stopped me from continuing to pursue it and continuing to want to be great.
Yeah, you definitely want to do that. And you know, it can get frustrating. Like, you know, I know at times, you know, when you drop something as an independent artist, like this record we getting ready to play, it could be out for 2 or 3 years, 4 years before somebody catch it.
Pick it up,
you know what I'm saying? And it's different when Beyonce drops a song and everybody hear it in the first 40 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the first 4 hours, everybody, the whole half the world and heard it already because they already want it. How do you keep yourself motivated? How do you keep yourself from not giving up?
Every time I go outside and people be like, "Oh, you Hurricane Blue? Are you Hurricane Blue?" That keeps me motivated. Like, being able to know that I am making an impact on people I've never even met, just seeing the numbers move, seeing the opportunities come to me, the doors being open, that's what keeps me motivated. I feel like, and my kids as well, I want to make a better life for them. I want to be able to use my gift and my dream to be able to help them. Yeah. So that's what keeps me motivated as well. I just want I've seen the dream, I would say. I've seen it in multiple dreams. I've seen it in reality. I've seen what God has for me. So that's my motivation, just keeping the faith, really. Yeah, and believing in yourself is key. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between being a self-motivated person and a person that needs the motivation. Like, the self-motivated person, they'll go a long way because nobody has to hold your hand to do it. They may have to help you. Everybody needs a team. Just like you needed to give with Auntie, and you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna do it, especially a female R&B artist. You are not finna make it by yourself. And I think that you know that right now. You know what I'm saying? Nobody does without a team, but especially a female R&B artist, you're gonna need a team, right? But besides that, like you said, they're not here to like drag you and pull you along. They're just here to help you get everything out the car. And y'all go in there, cook the groceries together. You know what I'm saying? And so, I feel like, you're on the right path with doing that. I want to talk to you real quick. This is K100 Radio.
You are tuned to the K100
We're rocking
Radio.
out with Hurricane Bleu.
R&B.
All right. Yeah.
K100, you bastards.
All right, right here on K100 Radio, and she's a really dope, talented artist representing Wichita, Kansas. But I want to talk to you about R&B because we've got your single. All right, we've got it. We've been playing it for a minute. First of all, have you seen that we've been playing a song Have you been
Yes,
seeing
I
that?
appreciate y'all for that.
Okay, I just want to make sure it's popping up on your reports on your Apple Music stuff and all that. You know what I mean? All right, so as long as you've been seeing it, we good. All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we've got the heart of mine record that we're gonna play it in a second, and it's an R&B record. Like it's an R&B song, and for a long time, R&B kind of went way over here. Like R&B was kind of sounding more like hip hop a little bit, but
Yeah.
you bringing it back to, like, even though you saying, I'm gonna let people listen to the record, you guarding your heart, and I get it. But what do you think about the actual state of R&B right now as an artist? Like, do you feel like it's going to the right way right now, or is
I
it still
feel
going left?
like a lot of them are lost because a lot of them, yes, they're multi-talented, but they're not just sticking to one genre. Sometimes they do R&B, sometimes they'll rap, sometimes they'll hit a pop song. I mean, it's good to be diverse, but sometimes a lot of older people, they like that subtle R&B. They don't like all that rah rah, and they make an R&B kind of, I would say, more like how Sexy Red talk about her this and that and all
Right.
that. That's kind of what they're trying to turn R&B to, and that's really not what it is. It's about love. It's about that feeling. It's about that making a change. I don't know. They lost.
No, you're right.
And they losing me.
Listen, first of all, I never ask a woman's age. That's what I was raised, right? Never ask her that. But I don't know how old you is. But however old you is, you got an old soul. You don't look like you're old enough to think that way. You look like you should be ready to turn up and say F these. You know what I'm saying? Like, like everybody
I
else.
do a little bit.
You know what I mean? but no.
That's what a lot of people say. I have an old soul. My parents are older though, so
Yep.
I kind of was always around that type of music.
Right.
I grew up on Mary J. Blige, Life Jennings. I guess you could say Monica. I mean, she was kind of my era as well. But
Yeah.
I grew up on Keisha Cole. I'm singing Love at 5 years old, 6 years old. I'm Luther Vandross. I done sung at people's weddings, older songs. I just like the older. It's relaxing. It relaxes your mind. It relaxes your heart. It relaxes your body. It just takes you into a whole different atmosphere.
The vibe that you get when you're listening to R&B should not mimic hip hop unless there's a collaboration going on the record for the most
Right.
part. And those records are tailored for that. You know what I'm saying? You have those records where you bring a hip hop artist in because that's the vibe that you want, but your ballads shouldn't be sounding like, you know what I'm saying, like a Sexy Red song, lyrically or just in musically at all. So I agree with you 100%. I'm glad that you said it. And I heard it in the music. I'm listening to the song. I'm like, I wonder what the questions that I decided to ask you today were like, basically, like, let me see where her actual mind is at. Because some people be like, they make certain kind of records, and do you write your own stuff?
Yes, I write my own music.
Okay, so
From personal experience. Everything I wrote is from a personal experience.
okay, I love that answer too. I'm a fan of the people who write about their own life. Because listen, we battling AI right now. You know what I'm saying? We battling AI. So my thing is, like, listen, if I want to hear your story at this particular point, and I need to know it's the actual human behind it. For me to lock in and feel you. Because at the point, I mean, it's how it is with AI. Right? It's going crazy right now. Sounds good too, but it ain't a real person. So I like real stories.
Right,
from real
and
people.
it kind of does all sound the same.
Yeah, it does. It does. It ain't because it's a robot. It's ones and zeros.
Right.
But we're not here for that discussion. We'll talk about that one time. All right. So, what do you got going on? Like, tell me, like, besides the single that dropped, we getting ready to play. You got any like whole albums, projects out in the future? What you got popping?
I am working on the EP next and maybe a couple more singles, but mainly I'm working on the EP. I will be touring in Atlanta starting July 12th. So I'll be doing a couple of shows down there, getting my music out more, just really networking and getting the people to see me for who I am. Just really getting my face out there, doing all the background work before I do the front work.
Absolutely. And this is also, considered background work. This is part of the grind, doing these kind of interviews before you get on the big stages. You know what I mean? Where are you scheduled to perform at in Atlanta? Let us know. We'll
It's a lot of places. I can't name them off at once, but they will be on my Instagram page at The Real Hurricane Bleu. That's BLEU. So just look on that page. We'll be announcing everything here shortly. Everything hasn't been announced yet, so I don't want to spoil everything. But when it comes for that time, we will be posting it for y'all to get the information.
I'm pretty sure there'll be a lot of places dealing with Auntie, aka Shaq, aka Over the Top
Yes.
Promo, who is a friend, and we go back maybe at this point, maybe 20 years at this point. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? She's definitely on the ground, and she's definitely reaching out, and you know, having a network like that at your disposal is a blessing. You just have no idea. There's a lot of artists who would love to have
I'm
that.
starting to see it for sure.
You know what I'm saying? You just don't know
It's
how
the
lucky
woman
you
with the
are.
plan.
You don't know how lucky you are, but I'm here to tell you you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, trust me
Thank you.
on that. You feel me? Let's get into the music.
You are tuned
right.
to K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
K100 Radio. I am your host, Blizzum, and we are rocking with Hurricane Bleu. All right. BLEU. I'm going to say, you know my name is actually Blue. That's what's crazy about
Really?
it. Yes, my name is Blue. But it's
Wow,
spelled-
blue to blue.
Yes, blue. It's actually spelled blue, like the color blue, but that's my name. So that's what everybody calls me. If they don't call me Blizzum, which is my industry name, but they call me Blue, right? Only my mama called me by my very, very, very first name. You know what I'm saying? And Blue is my actual legal last name, right? So when I seen you come across, I was like, I want to hear what shot. I think there's another reason for me to listen closely. You know what I'm saying? make sure she ain't representing the name wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you're doing us some justice. You're doing us proud. So we've got this single. It's called This Heart of Mine. And so we're going to do a video because we're watching right here on the screen. So everybody that's watching this actual thing live on YouTube and everything, if you've never seen this video, good video goes with a really great song. All right. So I want you to like introduce it, segue into it, and then I'm going to just click the video on and let these folks check it out.
Alrighty, y'all. Y'all gonna be listening to my new single, This Heart of Mine. It gives you a little taste of love, hate, and appreciate. Go ahead and spin that.
All right, love, hate, and appreciate. Hurricane Bleu. Check this out, man. I really like this record. Y'all let me know if you're watching on Facebook, whatever. Let me know what you think. All right, it's K100 Radio.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
Chosen one, cause I'm chosen. Top pick, always flossing it. Them chicks is my mini-me, cause they wanna be just like me. Watch that ram stand up in me. If you keep playing with me, cause I don't play about this heart of mine. I don't play about this heart of mine. I don't play about this heart of mine. I promise it's another nigga waiting on you to fuck up.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
K100 Radio, I am your host, Blizzum.
K100, you bastards.
Yeah. Running round, yeah. Hurricane Bleu is in the building, man. This Heart of Mine, a really great record. Shout out to everybody that's watching on the live stream. Everybody's checking it out, checking in on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. Appreciate y'all for checking in. Listen, I really like that record. All right, I told you that when I was listening to it for the first time. Just an amazing voice, and I like the visual. You know what I'm saying? I saw you got your acting chops on when you broke down and slid down that door like that. Like, all right, shawty, all right. Give her an Oscar and an Emmy too, goddamn, while we here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, really great visual to match a really good record. So, how's it doing for you? How's everything's been going? I know we playing it, but who else been playing it? Like, how's the motion going with the record?
I got people in Ghana playing it, the Bahamas playing it. Okay. I got everybody in my city, Houston, all the core DJs playing it. We just keeping it in rotation.
All right, that's what's up, and that's what it is. Like, you gotta keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? And like, this journey is just starting. So I think talking to you understand. You know, you're in for the long haul, and you won't get discouraged. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to switch it up. Maybe drop a new single. Maybe wait. Keep doing this one though. This was a great record. So this might take a minute, but you know what I'm saying? Keep living with this one, and keep pushing it. So. What about the family? Like, what about your kids? What do they think about, mommy being, an artist and doing videos and, talk to me about that, being a mom and being an artist too.
So it's fun and hard at the same time. I mean, because I have to be away from my kids sometimes to, go out and promote myself in different cities. But I love that they support me. Also, they know my songs by heart. Like, I mean, word from word, they know everything. Word. They always tell me I'm a superstar. They can't wait for it. They think I'm famous now, actually. You can't tell them no different. Right. But it's good to be able to separate work from home because, I may have a stressful day, like going out to perform, maybe I may be tired, but I know when I come home, I have to turn mommy mode on, and it's time for me to be a mommy. It's time for me to love and nourish my kids. Mm-hmm. And that just makes me feel complete.
All right, you sounds like it. And I'm pretty sure you don't play about them because you don't even play about your heart. And if you don't play about your heart, you don't play about them babies. I'm saying I don't play about mine. You know what I'm saying? Like at all. You know what I'm saying? And mine's grown. Mine's good and grown. You know what I'm saying? But I still don't play about them. I still love them. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that for real. Listening to the lyrics, and I know you said you wrote it. We get ready to wrap it up. I know you said you wrote that. Now, anybody? I don't want to start no mess. I know which time that be. You know what I'm saying? Anybody specifically is the inspiration for that song?
Yes, actually.
I'm gonna let you decide whether you want to say how far you want to go with that. But go ahead.
I was in a relationship with this man for maybe a year and a half, maybe 2 years. Mm-hmm. I don't really remember, but we've known each other for a while, and I just feel like he played me for dust. He chose up, like he told me he wouldn't do the things he did, and it was like, dang, I guess I'm going to have to show you who I am.
Yeah.
I done spared you time after time after time. It's time for me to show you. It's time to let go and let God, actually. Because if I don't let God and I let me,
you're right.
I'm going to be in the county.
Okay. So listen, and so right now, going to tell me the truth. Like, he's sick right now. He see everything popping off for you. He want to spin the block, don't he? Don't he want to spin the block?
I mean... Yay and nay, I guess.
Don't let him. Don't let him.
I think we went past that because, since then, he's done even worse things. So it's like, I don't think I could ever allow him to spin the block, even if he wanted to. I mean, I still got love for him. I love him. That's like my best friend, but no.
I don't know. Sometimes we can spin the block later on down the line.
Spin the block and still jump the curb, so you can't jump no more curbs in my car.
All right. Let me stop being messy. K100 Radio.
You are tuned to K100
I am your host,
Radio.
This is K100 Radio. Thank you guys for listening and tuning in. You know the drill.
K100, you bastards.
And we've been chopping it up with Hurricane Bleu. We've been having ourselves a good old time. Ain't we? Yes, we have. All right. So before I get ready to go, I want you to give any information that you want the people to know about your song and about everything that you got going on right now. Also, how they can contact you, any dates, any information. You've got the floor, Hurricane.
All right, y'all. If y'all want to book me for anything, weddings, funerals, anniversaries, concerts, festivals, go ahead and contact me by 316-655-3491, or you can book me on the Real Hurricane Blue page on Instagram. It will have all my contact information as well in my website. So you can stream my video. You can see all my social medias. You can just see the up and coming plans that we have. Get your merch as well. I do have Hurricane Blue merch. Y'all need that. Y'all need that.
Good job. Good job. All right. Listen, people don't understand. Like, here's the thing. As an independent artist, the streaming, we don't get paid for that. We don't make money from streaming. Like that's for us to promote the music at this point and get exposure. Like, we're here. That's to make it convenient so the people can hear the music. But we all need, as independent artists, and I want everybody that's watching this on K100 Radio, whoever you may be, to understand that this platform was built for Hurricane Blue and everybody else like her. All right. So all we're here to do is kind of like introduce you to this artist, to this amazing talent. But there's a lot of ways that you can support her for free. Let's start right there. Liking a page is free. Sharing a post is free. Subbing to a YouTube channel, free. All that's free. And that helps. All that helps. But understand, tangible products, that really puts money directly into the artist's pocket. Ain't nothing wrong with rocking a t-shirt, especially if you love her, you know what I'm saying, a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? You feel like, oh, I already got the music on Spotify for free. Okay, but you can't wear Spotify you can't wear Spotify on a hat, or you know what I'm saying? So still, the merch is the merch is where it's at for us. So if you really want to support, get the merch. And then you are walking advertisement. That also helps too. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I've seen the website, you got everything set up nice. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how many artists I talk to who don't. So they be like, get my merch, and I'll be like, how? How? Tell them how. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Everything is set up. So one more time, give us your website and your social media, and we'll wrap this thing up.
My website is www.hurricaneblue.com. That's BLEU. Instagram, The Real Hurricane Blue. Mm-hmm. Everything that you need is on there. I promise you. You won't be left out from anything.
All right. Well, I hope I get a chance to run into you while you're here in Atlanta. Hopefully we have a chance to, flick it up. You know what I'm saying? And we'll have, by the time you get here, the interview will be out and we post it up and everything. You know what I'm saying? But, okay. Hopefully you have a good run down here, and we wish you much luck. We'll keep showing you some love and support over here at K100 Radio. We'll keep playing it. Please download the K100 Radio app. Tell your people to download the app. Download the app that's supporting you. You know what I'm saying? It's free. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Download the K100 Radio app. And actually, you might hear more people like Hurricane Blue, more really dope independent artists from all over the world. K100 Radio is not just not in America. Like, we have artists from the UK, Africa, Italy, France, all over the world that we have in rotation. The Bahamas, you know what I'm saying? South Africa, South America. So listen, she's in rotation, and we play you with the big people, with the stars, and we play you, you know what I'm saying? And there is no independent rotation. We got you in rotation coming right behind Kalani. All right. So, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how we do it over here. You know what I'm saying? Because we feel like the song is like that. So download the K100 Radio app, please. K100 Radio is on Google Play and Apple and all that. K100radio.com. Hurricane Blue, I had a good time having a conversation with you. And again, I want to shout out to Shaq, Lady Shaq, Over the Top promo. Shout out to my homegirl. We've been good people. She plugged all this up. And when she hit my line, just understand, I picked it up. I picked up the phone for her. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I did. You know what I'm saying? It's good to meet you, and keep doing your thing. All right.
Thank you. Nice to meet you as well.
Okay. We reloaded. Hit that subscribe button. K100 Radio.
K100 Radio.